name is Glenn Johnson, and I'm a Senior Vice President here at Magic Software Enterprises. Welcome. Today we take a look at the 4 essentials of API integration security. Essential number 1 is user authentication. With the essential number 1, it reminds us that we need to review the APIs to be used in your integration scenario for compliance with security practices for user authentication. Acceptable approaches may include passing software-specific application user authentication or status from the source event to the destination API using LDAP and Active Directory, or similar approaches to authenticate and identify them in a particular business process integration flow. Now let's look at essential number 2, user rights. Remember, you'll need to review the APIs in your integration scenario for compliance with security practices for user rights. Normally, the user rights that are associated with each system are assigned in that system separately. These may be assigned to individual users or to an integration server itself, acting as a generic user, if you will. So if access to the triggering application is secure, then it is generally safe to assign group rights to the integration server. Solving user access issues at the application level for each application is the best way to manage user authentication and security. As we further discuss APIs and the 4 essentials of integration security, we turn to essential number 3, ciphering, or encryption and decryption. I always find that word cipher a little bit odd, but it really talks about the need to encrypt, and ciphering used to be the word that was used to describe that process of encoding or encrypting messages. Well, today in computers we have both encryption and decryption in order to secure the information that is being stored and transported in a system. Now, all middleware layers that interface with an application API must be validated for their ability to employ both encryption and decryption for data and metadata. Generally, middleware should support multiple options for secure encryption, such as the RSA, DS3, Blowfish, RC4, RC5, RC2, IDEA, and CAST methods. There are many different methods available, and we really could go into a full and deep discussion in terms of the benefits, the advantages and disadvantages of each of these encryption methods. But rather than going into that discussion right now, let us refer you to a Magic Software white paper that allows you to look into this security topic on encryption and decryption. It's called the Magic XPI Security Topic, Encryption, Decryption. As you look into that, you'll find benefits and reasons for using any of these. But the important takeaway here in our discussions of the essentials of integration security is to remember to always use encryption and decryption and look for a middleware solution that allows you to do the same. And now we come to essential number 4, audit. Audit is an essential part of the integration security challenges that we need to take a look at and prepare for as we consider the 4 essentials of integration security. All middleware layers that interface with an application API must be validated for their ability to provide an audit trail for traceability. So the best practice approach to meeting this requirement will include capabilities for individual business process flow metadata, user logging, and encrypted data attachments with date and time stamping. So monitors and logs may become very useful in an integration scenario and a technology that supports it for transparency and traceability in IT, financial, and forensic audits. So that's our review of the top 4 essentials of API integration security as we consider middleware for enterprise integration. We don't mean to suggest that these are the only 4 security issues that you should look at, but these we put at the top of the list, the 4 essentials, and we invite you to investigate this topic further. My name is Glenn Johnson. I'm a Senior Vice President at Magic Software Enterprises, and I certainly invite you to take a look at my blog, Integrate My JDE, on toolbox.com in order to explore this topic and others further.